Hello everyone, Ponylover1989 here. Welcome to another reaction episode. Well, it's already April. Today is April Fool's Day, and well, today's April Fool's Day, and I don't really feel like doing. Don't really feel like doing reaction videos today. I think I'll do them tomorrow. Just kidding, April Fools. Of course I'm gonna do a reaction episode. I was just playing a joke and trick on you, that's all. Anyway, you know, people in Japan don't produce any TV shows until 1963, right? Well, the first anime film that they produced back in 1958 was made by Toei Animation, and it is called The White Snake. The White Snake is, well, oh, sorry, let me spell that on. Or also known as The White Snake Enchantress. It is the first color anime film to be released in theaters in 1958 and Toei Animation's first theatrical film. This story tells about Zhu Xian, a young boy who once owned a pet snake in the West Lake until his parents forced him to give her up. Years had passed, and during a terrible storm, the snake magically transformed into a beautiful princess named Bai Niang. Bai Niang finds Zhu Xian. Bai Niang finds Zhu Xian, but the lovers were separated by a local monk by the name of Fa Hai, who believes that Bai Niang is the evil spirit. Zhu Xian's two panda pets by the name of Panda and Bibi try to find Zhu and Xian, but in the end, the princess Bai Niang gave up her magic powers and remains in human form to prove for her love of Zhu Xian is genuine. It was English dubbed later in the U.S. and Toei Animation developed two more animated anime films before the TV shows began to air in 1963. The second film was Magic Boy, which was English dubbed by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. It was released in 1959. Then in 1960, Alakazam the Great, an anime film that is based on the Chinese novel Journey to the West, or Sayuki. And then they developed another animated film called The Little Prince and the Eight-Headed Dragon. It was also English dubbed. So yeah. And then 1963 came a time of anime TV shows as they began to air. The first one to ever air in 1963 is Tetsuwan Atom, or translated as Astro Boy, an anime TV show that was based on Osamu Tezuka's famous manga of the same name. It tells a story of a father scientist who lost his deceased son and tries to remake an android that resembles his deceased son, but it doesn't very much look like his son, so he abandons him until Ochani Kibaru adopts the android boy, and then the android boy was known to fight crime and save the world from the forces of evil. So yeah, here are the top anime openings of 1963. Oh, sorry. This was a commercial for JCPenney. You know, I haven't been to Meadowbrook Mall I haven't been to Meadowbrook Mall in a very long time, and I like to check out Books a Million again. Okay, number 5 is Okami Shonen Ken, or translated as Ken the Wolf Boy. This is made by Toei Animation back in 1963. It's one of the And number 4 we got Astro Boy, a series that is based on Osamu Tezuka's famous manga of the same name. The robot boy superhero from the 19th. Then we have Gigantor, number 3, also known in Japan as Tatsujin 28 Go. Apparently, it came to the U.S. later in 1960s, and it was English dubbed, as they translated it as Gigantor. Number 2 is the opening theme of Astro Boy. This time, what you see here on number 4 is the instrumental version. This is the vocalized version of the opening theme. It's sung by the Kami Takada Shoden Gashodan. And here on number 1, we got 8-Man, who later come in the US and translated as Tober the Eighth Man, the sci-fi hero. Yeah, you remember when I talked about 8-Man in my Ponylover1989 Talks Anime review? Apparently, yeah. In this video, Senin Baraku was not the opening theme for Senin Baraku is not in the video. So as Not Me mentions it, it was only in number 6. Okay, moving on to 1964, which only has three anime that premiered. Only 3 TV shows that premiered in 1964. Now is great time to get an offer you'll love on the efficient Accord Hybrid and Skip. This is the second opening theme of the Gigantor. This opening theme is sung by Nishi Rokugo Shoden Shoujo Gashodan. The Boys and Girls Choir is what they call it in Japanese. Number 4 is the first anime that aired in spring 1964, Zero Zen Hayato, which shares elements and based on the events of World War II. I'm sure you guys read about the history of World War II back in school. Number 3 is the first opening theme. The 4th is the opening theme that's sung by the children choir. But in the 3rd and number 3, this is actually sung by Bakugo Go Go's J-pop band from back in the 1960s, Vocal Shop. Number 2, Big X. Another one that is based on the manga by Osamu Tezuka. Some of the episodes were lost, but a few were found. And on number 1 is Shonen Ninja Kaze no Fujimaru, or translated as Ninja Boy Fujimaru of the Wind, the legendary ninja. Yup, these were opening themes of 1964. Now, moving on to 1965. Number 11, we got Fujiko's manga turned into an anime, Obake no Kyutaro, also known as Kyutaro the Little Ghost. This little guy is afraid of ghosts. Next on number 10 is Yosei Shoden Papi, or translated in English as Prince Planet. This is the opening theme is sung by the Duke Aces. That's kind of like Astro Boy. And number 9 is one of the lost a mix between anime and live action called Uchujin Pippi, or Little Space Alien Pippi. In number 8, we got Uchu Shoden Soran, or translated in English as Space Boy Soran. He has an alien squirrel with him. On number 7, we got Uchu Patrol Hopper, or known in English as Space Patrol Hopper. Another sci-fi action anime about a boy named. And on number 6, we got Tatakai Osper, or translated by Anime News Network, known as Fight Osper. The opening theme is sung by the Crown Pony Boys. This is kind of like Astro Boy, but number 5 we got Future Mirai Kara Kita Shoden Super Jetter, or translated as Future Meteor Fighter Shoden Super Jetter. And then on number 4, we got Hustle Punch. It's not about anime humans this time, it's about a bear, a weasel, and a mouse. And these 3 villainous animals right there. Then on number 3 is another one that is also created by Osamu Tezuka called Wonder 3, or as translated in the US as The Amazing 3. It is about 3 aliens who take on the shape-shifting forms of 3 animals. Number 2 is Uchu Ace, or translated in English as Space Ace. Not to be confused with the old 1984 arcade game that was animated and made by Don Bluth. And number 1, we have Jungle Taite, while translated in English as Kimba the White Lion, another classic that is based on Osamu Tezuka's manga. I'm guessing Osamu Tezuka must be the Japanese Disney. So yeah. Anyway, those were my reactions to the anime openings of 1963 through 1965. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like me to react to more anime openings like this, comment down below. Another reminder. I should do a reminder after my reaction to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 1, Episode 4, Applebuck Season. If you like my reaction to this video, click a thumbs up, give this video a like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell to keep me updated, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Discord, and/or DeviantArt. Also, Not Me mentioned that there was a partially lost TV series anime called Kaito Pride. So yeah, Kaito Pride. I don't think the video of the opening theme Kaito Pride was found in the top anime openings of 1965. So yeah. This is Ponylover1989, and I will see you all next time. Happy April Fool's Day!